All right, we live today. Let's go ahead and get cooking on these plays right now. So first and foremost, we're gonna start off with the futures game. You know what I'm saying? So on the futures side, we're looking at gold. So this is gold right here. Let me just go ahead and just turn on my levels real fast. So we're looking for an entry up here at 43.72. But if the market don't want to get up there, it don't have to because it's already trending down. So we don't have to actually break this Asia high right here. But I would be anticipating for New York to come up here and swipe the high. You know, New York like to swipe the high all the time. But then after they swipe the high, just look for a continuation down to TP1. As you can see, we stopped short of TP1. So price is still on its way down here to TP1, which is at 42.6314, right? So I'll be looking for a sell on gold to open up today. Like I said, I just want to see price continue moving down, continuing to move from last week. So last week, price was price was at price was up here, and we were talking about this sell all week. So now what I want to see is I want to see price push down here and go ahead and continue hitting those TPs. So that's what we're gonna be looking for today. We're gonna look for the sell to continue falling down, and we're just gonna continue collecting the bag on the sell on gold. The next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna be hopping over to silver. Silver has the same like setup as gold. It's still pushing down. I want to see silver get down here and hit this bottom line of the buy zone. Y'all know how I follow my key levels. So the buy zone is down here. I want to see silver get all the way down here and hit the bottom of this key zone at 64,700. So this also can be the pullback. Like I said, back up here to the entry. As soon as price hit the entry, I would look to continue selling silver down here at least till we get to 64,700. Once we get there, price can turn around, do whatever it want to do at that point. But I will look for price to continue selling following these levels. All right, S&P 500. These levels are off. I'm pretty sure that if I turn these off for a second, this is going to get bullish. So I'm actually looking for a bullish turnaround from down here in this area. We already hit the bottom of the buy zone, so I want to see price turn around, push back up here and start attacking those highs on S&P 500. I also want to see that same type of motion for the NASDAQ and US 30, right? So they all got the same exact play. I'm looking for that same exact setup. I'm looking for the market to do a turnaround and push back up here and start attacking these highs all the way at the top. So those are plays I'm going to be looking for on this Monday as the market's getting ready to open up. Y'all know the market opens up in about an hour. So an hour from now, the market's actually going to open. And then we're going to go ahead and continue looking for the buy in the market. So I want to see that happen today. So the only plays I'm going to be looking for right now. Like I said, everything is still bearish, right? We do have a little bit of a turnaround coming from out of the bottom. If we look down here, y'all know that's our reversal dot letting us know a reversal is coming, but it doesn't necessarily have to be happening this exact second. But I am looking for a reversal from up here in this area, and I will be looking for the sale as of right now, right? So as of right now, only thing I'm focused on is the sale. So I'll be locked in on the sale on gold until we get down there and hit that buy zone. And then once we hit that buy zone, then I'll be looking for the turnaround as expected, right? So 28, 29. That's what I'm looking for right now. So we're just hanging out. We got the sale going, and then I'll be able to get over into these option plays. So I'm gonna check them out in a second. I'm just waiting to see if 830 give me a little push up on gold, a little higher, get up into the 840s, 340s, 350s area, and then looking to take that sell right there. So that's gonna be the first play of the week to generate this bag. So if not, we might have to get in a little earlier, but we're gonna see what it does. So I'm waiting to see, and I'm setting up right now. Setting it up. Let's see. Yeah, so that's what we got going on right now. So we're looking for the sell on gold. Like I said, come down here and hit this buy zone. Once we hit that buy zone, I'm anticipating a turnaround. So they might not do that turnaround until midweek, but I am anticipating the turnaround. Don't forget that this Wednesday we have CPI. So you already know CPI creates big moves. And if you don't know, you will find out this week that CPI normally has a lot of volume coming into the market. So I will be looking for more than likely, like I said, a turnaround to come on Wednesday. So Wednesday will more than likely be when they flip this week and they push the market up back to do its correction, because it's going to start to make a correction soon. All right. So that's just that. I don't know why my stream is lagging so much this morning, but we're gonna keep it going. Got a lot of things happening all at once. So, and that's where we at with it though. So this morning, like I said, starting off the week, we're gonna start off with gold. Then once we get off of gold, we're gonna switch over probably later in the week, go over to the indices. But as of right now, we're gonna start off the week catching this continuation play, because gold is continuing to sell, and it should continue to sell all the way down until price get down to the buy zone here, which is 42.50, right? So I'm looking for the sell to continue all the way down to 42.50, and then from there, I'll look to make my next move. I want to see I'm comparing spike this Asia high. I know that's what they're about to do. So come up here and take out Asia. And then once we take out the Asia high, I'm looking for the market to do a turnaround and come down here to get this low. So as long as we don't got no liquidity down here, I'm not worried about a turnaround. But the moment we get some liquidity down here, I would want to see price come back up here and attack the last area of liquidity, which we have that 8 at the top. So make sure y'all taking this play, right? Like I said, we want to see them swipe out Asia. Get this out of here. We want to see them swipe the Asia high right here. We're going to give them a 30-point stop, which is right there. And then we're going to take it down here. It's the play that we locking in on today. Might give it a 60-point stop. Entry should be here, it says. That's the play we're going to lock in on today. So we're looking for the sell on gold. All right, over here on the indices. The indices says entry, but the indices is not a sell, so we're not going to focus on that. But what I do want to see is this. I want to see a new form of liquidity come in down here on the indices. If we don't get no new liquidity down there, I'm definitely not interested in this buy yet. So I'm sitting back and I'm waiting on liquidity to form down here on the indices. And then once we get liquidity, I will then be looking to enter on the buy on the indices, targeting these highs up here. So I'm looking for US 30 to go up to 52,309. So we got time before it makes this move. So I want to see it get up there at 52,309. But first, I want to see some new liquidity come in down here. If we don't get no liquidity, I'm going to just sit back and wait for price to either cross above the pressure line or for us to create new level of structure. So those will be the two reasons why I would jump into a trade on the indices. But until that happens, I will be sitting back and waiting, following my rules. All right. The trend is up, so I'm only looking for buys on this pair as it is. So I will only be looking for buys, and I only will be chasing this new high up here at 52,300. So just get ready for that big buy up on the indices. Whether they do it today or they do it Wednesday, but just know that big buy is coming. Gold is continuing to do the pullback. So everything is looking good right now on our way going into the open. I'm out in this stream because this stream is so laggy right now. We're going to come back in 30 in an hour. Hold on.